Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, and I just got the newest stable build of 0.8, and I was in the R&D. Well, I went to my campaign save, and I was trying some stuff with the explosive blocks. Failed miserably, the thing's falling apart unexpectedly. Has a cap and everything, just ain't working. But before we really get into all that kind of stuff, I would like to thank you, and welcome you, and you know what? I do hope you're having a good one. But we're going to check out a few things that I think need to be addressed, hopefully as quick or as soon as possible. And okay, here, look at this. We're just going, that's just the turning. Now we'll put a little gas behind it with a little forward action. And now it's not too bad, right? It's steering, it's pretty slow, it's doing 35. Okay, I'm going to keep holding forward and let's go the other way. Now look at that. Now we're doing less, but we're actually drifting around, kind of doing the donuts. So that's a little weirdness. From left to right turning, or right to left. Okay, well, not even in backwards. Let's try that. We'll get a little movement going here. See, we're trying to reverse with the A key being held. Then we'll go to the other side. And you can see noticeable speed difference, eh? That's not really that cool, I don't think. So that's kind of odd that it would be different depending on what direction you're going. Seeing how this tech is pretty dang symmetrical, as you can see. I got all the same wheels and treads and everything, all the pattern, the design's the same here as it is here. And as far as the middle goes, you know, it's right down the line. There shouldn't be any weirdness caused by that, I don't think. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that, but it's not cool. Now, just in case you're wondering what I was talking about with my campaign there, this is what I was trying to do. We'll just get something set up here. It's my big base that I've been working on. And if it'll load, there we go. Now we need a few resources. Let's go to here. We'll grab one of them. Now I've been sending in bug reports like crazy over this. Hopefully it'll help and they'll be able to figure out what's going on. But I was sending these in before the new stable build come out. And I was really hoping it would have been fixed for this one. But so far, it's not looking as to be the case. So we'll take that, and we'll put that one in there. And we'll take this. Now this is, of course, a multi-tech. It's got a kind of a hopeful idea that I got. And I really would like it to work. Because I think it'd be pretty cool to have like an expanding base. We'll go like that. We'll let them get in place. Cool. Well, we're going to pause that just for the giggles. Let's zoom right out. And now here, this so we all know, there's my cap. Okay? There's the cap. And right in here, as we can see, is the explosive bolt. That's the only thing holding this tech on here, is that little explosive bolt. Just a little wee one. So let's see what happens when we hit X. Boom! That makes sense, doesn't it? Not. No, not at all. Like, look at how the blocks fell apart even. You got random ones just being ripped out of the inside of surrounding blocks. And, you know, of course, all the important blocks had to fall apart too. Like all the ones that were holding around my resources. So that really screws things up. And then it shifts on through, blocks the track and everything else. So, you know, that makes it pretty freaking awesome. And this has actually been shifted, now that I notice, because that was right tight against that side. They were connected. But now we got like a gap of 4 or 6 in there. 5 maybe, so that's not really great. So that's what I've been dealing with on this build. It's really put a stall on it. Not really loving it. I really like the bottom part, because what I was hoping to do is to have... Where is he? Because this is intended for Nuteca as the first crafting type base. Why can't I find a spot to put him there? We'll put him over there. And I want my little fella here. Oh, yeah, forgot about that. Because he is supposed to be able... Oh, I wasn't anchored. Oh, wrong buttons. But he's supposed to be able to do this kind of stuff. Oh, it's a little high. Ah, crap, I'm stuck. There. But in theory, you know, he'll be able to go up here. Ow, my face. My face. Oh, now I'm stuck. Damn it. Isn't that always the way? He needed a nap. Bad spot to take a nap, though. But as you can see, I don't know, we can't really do it, I guess, because he wants to be a little stubborn. Kind of a pain in the nads.
Rip his arm off.
So we'll just do this. We'll get rid of him. But we can all envision that I got the walkway here. He should be able to fit, walk around, you know, he'll deal with our scrapping needs over here and our crafting needs over here. And then keep an eye on all this. And, you know, this was going to be set up for something else, too, as this went out and did its thing. If it will work. Now, I suspect it'll work. I did a little preemptive test just with this section, and it worked fine. It come down, it went over to here. I did change this track layout since, but now that I added all this extra stuff, you know, it's only an hour or two of work, but now it just falls apart like a silly little pile of crap. So I'm not too sure why. I'm pretty sure it's a bug. I've seen crap like this before. But I'm really hoping it gets fixed. So this is kind of my bug report of the visual sense. Just to give them an idea of what's going on. But of course, you know, I'd like to post it for everybody. So, you know, if you're planning on building something like this, and you do have this happen, you'll at least know you're not the only one. But if you do end up doing something like this, and it does work, tell me how. Like, Jesus, I'm getting a little frustrated at this crap. Like, I've tried this about 15 damn times. Different scenarios, different setups. I've moved the cab around. So far, this is the best spot to put the cab. Because if I put it anywhere else, the whole thing just disintegrates like it doesn't even have a cab. And I even had one try where I had like a cab here, a cab here, a cab here, and then up above I had a cab there, and I had a cab in the middle, had a cab in that corner, a cab on there, a cab on there, and it's still screwed up. So, and they were all different cores. I had every single core on there. Like, I've tried a bunch of stuff and it just fails. So that's my, I guess we'll call it a little rant. It's not really a rant, it's just kind of my voicing my thoughts on the matter. And kind of show the bug. So, yeah, it's pretty freaking special, isn't it? And see, it shows up as a separate tech, so I can get rid of it. And it shouldn't get rid of none of the bottom part here. And I really don't want to have to rebuild that as a separate tech, because that's not what I want to do, right? I should be able to build it this way. I've done other stuff like this, not to this extent really, and it's worked. But I just don't get why it's being a pain in the nuts. It's not cool. But those explosive bolts, I got a feeling they have something to do with it. I don't know why. Just they've had issues for ever since they've been implemented into the game. I ran into this once before when I was building the hangar, and then it got fixed. So now I'm running into this. I ran into it again while making the road system, or road parts for Nuteca. I figured a way around that, but so far none of that seems to be working for this. So I'm hoping they fix this soon, maybe by 0.8.1. Hoping that doesn't take months, because to put builds on hold really sucks, especially when it's kind of like a step back. So I'm thinking it's just a small little thing. But what I am going to do is I'm going to leave this one right about here, and I'm thinking of just carrying on and building it up and finishing it, and then when it does get fixed, it should work. Because in theory, you know, these resources, they don't care about weight. They have no concerns about it. So the idea is that the four legs will support this whole top piece, and it shouldn't fall because this is an anchored tech. That top piece will be unanchored, and those four should support it. I've moved some pretty heavy stuff with very few resources, so it's not like they have a weight limit. So in theory, it should work. But it's just not reality yet because of bugs. So we're going to continue on, or, you know, maybe we'll go do something else for a bit. I don't want to do something else. I want to build this. I want to get it done. So I don't know. We'll see. It might be an R&D project. because I'm kind of thinking of redoing another playthrough. It's not going to be a minute-by-minute playthrough if I do. It's going to be one of the edited, let's get to the point kind of playthroughs. So we're going to see. But if you guys got any suggestions, any ideas, anything like that, let me hear them. Those comments are there just for that kind of awesome. And also, leave the likes if you do, like it. Hopefully you do. A little informative on this one. And also subscribe if you haven't. Ding the bell. I don't know why, but we're losing subscribers like crazy right here. I don't know. And also, why not wander the channel, see what's going on, and hey, feel free to share with your friends or bring them along with you. Maybe we can all have a good one and we'll help each other do that. So I'm just going to go and see what I end up doing. So until that next time, just keep being the awesome. Keep having a good one. Bye.